and welcome to Wizard Gaming. If you couldn't tell by the different mic audio quality, I'm now back in my house, and not the middle of my street, but the corner of my street, actually. Yeah. I'm home. And it appears that transferring data has gone well. I'm going to time travel back a little bit because it's 10 o'clock p.m. and there's not going to really be a lot to do at that time. It is January 30th. That makes today day 31. So I've been doing this for about a month, which is pretty insane. I'm currently eating eggs. Scrambled. Courtesy of my mother, Mama Wizard. So now the game can play at a normal speed. Mom letter. My dear Reese, I asked your father very sweetly, what would you like for dinner, dear? No answer. Well, it looks like someone's getting meatloaf again. So there. Damn, not even an I don't know. Okay, now I can actually enjoy my windmill. Look at that, isn't it a nice windmill? How cool. I was thinking that I might start just selling fossils to Nook again, rather than sending them to the museum, because I worry that it's making getting money a bit too fast. I would like to try to do this over the course of a year. Now I can actually talk to my villagers again. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I showed this off yesterday, but I have a Lily of the Valley, Jacob's Ladder. If you're playing the regular game, don't do this, because it will just destroy the flower, but I need to move it so I can pick stuff up. Hi, Hugh. Oh yeah, I ended up changing my, town tune yesterday. Was Gracie here today? I changed the town tune. Which... That is, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow from the Carousel of Progress at Disney. We did not go on it this trip. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I think that still sounds right. Yeah, okay. Probably not a lot of people watching the video will have recognized that tune. But yeah, I couldn't think of anything else I wanted to change it to. Love it when I get tutorial dialogue after I've been playing for a month. Damn, I haven't asked you if you have anything for me to do in a week. And you still got nothing. Oh wow, first try. It's amazing how well this game runs when it's being run like it's supposed to. Okay, now I have to... Oh, 2 paper today. I got skyline paper, woodcut paper. Okay, like I was saying, I have to peel this orange while also playing the game. Well, not necessarily peeling it, because it's already peeled. But I hate eating citrus that still have the pith on it. That's the, like, if you're not familiar, that is the pale white stringy stuff on the outside of a citrus fruit, underneath the peel, but over the edible part of the fruit itself. Well, I guess the pith is edible as well, but I don't like the way that it feels in my mouth. So yeah. Now I have to fight against an orange. Oh yeah, Groundhog Day is on the 2nd? We don't have any groundhogs. We have a mole, though. 2 moles. I don't actually know if Donald said he shows up in this game. I'm glad that nobody else moved out of my town in the time that it took me to be fighting for my life. Yeah, the making money process is going a little too fast now that I have both foreign fruit and getting a lot of money from sending the fossils back to the museum. And I would just rather not do it that way. Now I think I'm just missing peaches and apples. How much space do I have? Okay. Enough. Actually, because I have cherries. Jesus. I don't need it. It is too bad. There's 14 other people living in this village. Missed my kittens. I got to pet my kittens again. Instant purring, obviously. Yeah, that would be pretty terrible. Everything at home is covered in snow. And because the morons in my neighborhood just, like, aren't aware that they have driveways and garages and carports and things, a lot of them left their cars on the side of the road, parked. So the snowplows couldn't really come through and plow things properly. And everything's all cattywampus. And a lot of roads are now one-lane roads because of that. So that's nice. Also, everything is frozen. And there's a lot of snow everywhere. Sorry, peeling my orange. Oh, I'm peeling an orange while I was talking to Tangy. If only she knew. I'll write her a letter about that, now that I can write letters again. Well, I could write letters before, but it was significantly harder. Because I wasn't using an actual controller. Okay. Oh, and I also put an orange tree by her house. I don't know if I realized that I was doing that at the time, but I think that was very funny of me. Let me make sure that I'm actually recording. Yeah. OBS has a little dot that lights up red on the icon for it when you're recording, but I always worry. Anyway. How does thar? written a letter to Otis. There we go. I might write some more letters later, but we shall see. Oh yeah, speaking of Otis. I didn't oversleep, I just didn't get home until like 8:30. I wish that they'd stop talking about the igloos. I know about the igloos. I've been playing this game for a month. Yeah, I realized I didn't mention it. Yesterday, because I made my initial recording so early in the day, I wasn't able to add what I had done afterwards. We ended up going back out to Hollywood Studios and we did Tower of Terror again, and there were some really annoying people on it behind us. Massive fucking swarm of teenage girls. They were a Brazilian tour group, I think? Or some kind of tour group. They're constantly fucking shrieking about everything. Like, it's so... I'm not sorry to say this, but it's so embarrassing to clap when you get off a theme park ride. Like, did you actually think you were going to die? So, Tower of Terror is a drop ride, right? The way that it works is that the active mechanism is what's pulling you up and down. So if it breaks, it'll just leave you where you are. It won't drop or anything. Anyway, I fucking love citruses. I'm eating my orange now. It's really quite good. Wait, did I end up going into that house? I don't think I did. No, this is Dora's house. Yes. Also, it's 13 degrees Fahrenheit out. Let me see how much that is in Celsius. That is negative 10.5 degrees Celsius. And it's going to be 4 degrees overnight, which is negative 15.5 degrees Celsius. I should probably turn on my heater. Anyway. Okay, something to return to Papa. What the? Huh. Didn't know that it would, like, regenerate the thing. I'm supposed to have ballet class tomorrow, but, like, I'm kind of exhausted from being in the car for an extended period of time, and it starts at 11:30. So I don't know, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. 11:30 a.m., not p.m., obviously. Making some of my villagers' catchphrases "girl" was the best thing I've ever done in this game. Shout out to my friend Sid for giving me inspiration for that. Fabric is like a massage for your skin. I guess. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, I already have one. There's Olivia. She's sad, so I'm not going to talk to her. Hello again, Margie. Otis is sad. maybe. Oh wait, what did... Oh wow, that's really ugly. Not seeing a lot of dig spots. Which is quite odd. Copper about where Gracie is, because I think she's here today. Okay. Lame. Okay, here we have another dig spot. So I can start making snowmen again, since I'm playing the game at a normal speed. D1. That's where Pom-Pom is, and No, I don't need to get to her, because Dora's quest regenerated, I guess. I need to keep eating my orange. I need to eat my orange, so I'll stop talking about my orange. And also, it's a pretty good orange. It doesn't have any seeds in it, which is a plus. Because I hate it when you're trying to eat a citrus and there's seeds. Well, I should see who's in here. It's Goldie, and she was sad for a second. Okay, she doesn't have anything else to say. Bye, Goldie. Am I where I want to be? Yes. This is Bangle's house. Hello, Monique. Yes, I do write letters. Oh, I saw, on the way home, I saw a license plate that read Pass Gas on it, but the S's were replaced with $signs. Pass Gas. Implying that Pass Gas with regular S's was already taken. Anyway, I thought that was funny and I wanted to share. Hi, Bangle. I know already. I don't want you to tell me anyway. I don't have any friends to play this with. I tried to to get one of my friends to play it, and he did, but it didn't fucking work. Or, well, it worked, but I couldn't go to his town. Hello, oh great fountain of nonsense, or oh great shrine of nonsense. Still really quite good. Hello, Pom-Pom. Okay, hello, Gracie. I'm going to shine your stupid car. Damn. Problematic. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow. So my strategy is it helps if you don't use your thumb. Like, don't hold it in a traditional sense. Hold it in your lap and use your middle finger, so you're just moving your... Don't move your finger, move your wrist. If that makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm not wearing it. I'll keep it, though. Okay, so I found 3 fossils of the day. Wondering if the 4th fossil spawned in a spot and I can't see it, because I feel like I've only gotten 3 the past couple of days. What was I looking for? I have no idea. Why did I open my inventory? I think I've spoken with all of my villagers. Not Sui or Avery. So much empty space in here. Maybe I want my roof to be pink. I like this mad scientist table happening here. I will buy it. Oh yeah, the raffle is tomorrow. Actually, what is that bed thing? Oh, it's a massage bed. Don't like that. I've decided that I'm going to start keeping a countdown to when Tomodachi Life comes out for the Switch. Today there are 76 days left. Because, like, I've been keeping a tracker of how many subscribers I have, so I figure I can add whatever I want. Like, this is my channel and I can do what I want with it. I can say swear words like fuck and goddammit, and nobody can really stop me. Because I can do what I want. And I'm so happy that I'm spinning around in circles for some reason. Anyway. Okay, so I can spin the raffle 10 times tomorrow. Unless I go back and buy more stuff, then I can spin it more than that, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I don't necessarily want to buy stuff, just so that I can do the raffle. Okay, I need to write a letter to Monique. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I should probably go to dance class tomorrow, but I don't really want to. Okay, yeah, there we go. I need to keep eating my mandarin because otherwise it's gonna dry out. Well, it's not even a mandarin, it's a regular-ass orange. I eat a lot of types of citrus. They're really quite good. I wonder if there are any men who watch my channel. Well, I know that there's one man who watches my channel. Hi, Leon. But, like, any men who I don't know. But yeah, I also realized that I have yet to get a hate comment. I'm kind of looking forward to when that happens and what it'll be about. Because there's like a lot of things to hate on here, you know? Some people out there might not find me funny. They're wrong, because I am very funny. Because my mom is funny and my dad is funny, so one can safely assume that when two funny people have a kid, that kid is funny. So thank you, Mama and Papa Wizard. Or like the gay part, they might be mad about that. Or the non-binary part, they might be mad about that. Or you got your good old misogyny. Got plenty of people out there who have a problem with the non-binary part and also think I'm a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm some other secret, not third thing, but I'm my own thing. So you got your classic misogyny. Like, there's just a lot to hate on here. But unless you're like on Statler and Waldorf level hating, then I don't want to hear it. Okay, or maybe Phyllis level hating. Because, like, Statler and Waldorf, Phyllis, those people like that are the OG haters. But Statler and Waldorf are gay, so they get more points in my heart. Yeah, I was thinking of, I don't know why I got this in my head, but because we watched that villain show at Hollywood Studios, we did it a second time, and it was... The person who was portraying Captain Hook wasn't as zesty as the first time that we saw it, and I thought that was kind of sad. I enjoyed the zest. So we were like thinking about how like the set design, so it's like on screens things are projected, or maybe they're like screens or something. But like the design for, so there were three villains: Cruella, Captain Hook, and Maleficent. And the design for Maleficent's set was so much better than the design for the other two. And the one for Captain Hook was pretty good too. But the one for Cruella was just so lame. And I just feel like of all of the Disney villains, she's not one of the weakest that they could have put there, but it should have been Gaston. It should have been Gaston. And I was thinking, shit, there's a lot of Disney villains, and I'm not familiar with a good number of them, so I'm thinking, oh, I've seen someone make a video like that before. I should watch every single fucking Disney movie and make a video ranking them all. And I don't think I would do all of them, because there are a number of movies that are more recent that I refuse to watch. I am not watching Wish. I will not watch Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm not going to watch Frozen 2. I will not watch the first Frozen. So it'd probably be like all Disney movies from 1930, whenever Snow White came out. Was it 1934? I don't remember. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, 1937. I was way off. Okay, yeah, so I was thinking of doing that because, you know, that might be fun. But there's also a lot of movies that I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch Bambi. I don't want to watch Dumbo. I don't want to watch Pinocchio, really. I've run out of things to talk about or things to do in the game, so I'm just gonna like walk in circles while talking or something. Like, there's a lot of Disney movies. Like, Disney movies in order. Okay, wow, the D23 website lists like every single Disney movie ever, and not what one might view as Disney movies, as in like the animated ones. There's 837 movies on here. I'm not watching all those movies. They also put Song of the South on it, which I find amusing because they don't acknowledge it anymore. Because it was racist. I've never watched it. Oh, they have a page for it. And I also have some, like, I'm not going to disclose what, but my brain did not develop, like, how one might perceive as normal. And I know a lot about Disney parks and things. And there's a thing about, like, when they were shutting down Splash Mountain to retheme it to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure, about how it's important to Disney history that it needs to stay as being Song of the South themed. When no, it doesn't. So the reason why it was Song of the South themed was because they were shutting down a show, I believe it was called America Sings, at Disneyland. And they needed to figure out something that they could reuse all of the anthropomorphic animal animatronics on. And the thing that they pulled from the archives was Song of the South. And that's why Splash Mountain was Song of the South themed. It was just so that they could reuse stuff. Not out of any particular significance of anything. Just cost cutting. It doesn't mean anything. Also, they replaced it because somebody died on there. I think. They might not have anything to do with each other. Let me look it up. Oh, apparently it had nothing to do with the death. On July 8th, 1974, 9 days after the attraction opened, an 18-year-old hostess named Deborah Gale Stone was accidentally crushed to death between two walls of the building at 10:37 p.m. An air channel that provided the show's movement between an inside stage stationary wall and a rotating wall was open, and Stone either fell, stepped backwards, or attempted to jump from one stage to the other as the rotating wall began to move. It moved every 2 to 4 minutes, which is how long each act was. Yeah, they have breakaway walls now. It's the same type of theater that the Carousel of Progress uses. And, America Sings was put in to replace the Carousel of Progress, which was moved over to, World in Florida. Anyway, yeah. I like Disney parks a normal amount. Dude, I'm still only 3 slices into my orange because I won't shut up. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to do today, really. So I'm probably just going to stop recording. Oh, Jesus, now it's 12 degrees out. I'm just gonna sell these things and stop for the day because I can't think of anything else that I need to do, and I need to eat my orange, and if I keep talking, then I'm not going to be able to eat my orange. Anyway, every single Disney movie ranking. Oh my god, I got here because I was trying to look up every Disney animated movie, I guess. Yes, list of Disney theatrical animated feature films. Who's talking to me? Pinterest email. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Wow, there's like a section for upcoming movies, and there's both there's a Frozen 3 planned and also a Frozen 4. I don't think that's necessary. I think you can just have 3 planned. Also, most of these are sequels. Why? Bit annoying. Hoppers looks cute, though. Upcoming American animated science fiction action comedy film. Follows an animal lover named Mabel whose mind is transferred into a lifelike robotic beaver in order to communicate with animals and save their habitat from destruction. That sounds really cute, actually. Hopefully it's actually good. Anyway, yeah. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to stop talking, and then I keep talking. That's not what I fucking wanted. Yeah, okay, leave your thoughts in the comments about that if you would watch that. You might not. Which is fine, because it'd probably be really long. And, like, there's people who are... I'm sure that there are thousands of people on YouTube.com who are more qualified to make lists like that than me, but I can do what I want. Also, another thought. Now that I'm a month in, commentary, I don't feel like I've gotten any better at it. Because I was talking about it being a learned skill. I don't think I've gotten any better at it. gotten any better at it, but I've gotten more comfortable doing it. Anyway, yeah, expect a 7-hour-long video of questionable media analysis on Disney movies within the coming months. Thank you for watching. Dry socks, wind and sails, etc., etc. See you tomorrow. Bye!